I want to go over this guy that kicked out his daughter. Hold on.
Thing in my house.
If y'all ain't seen this,
out my house.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, I don't know where you
Let y'all really pay attention and understand something, because I'm finna let y'all on some
you
stuff.
already
know she don't want me with her, so why would you even?
I don't care. You keep doing
Especially
the
all you
same
dads
thing.
out there.
You keep doing the same thing. I send you to school, you ditch your school.
Man, real dads and deadbeat dads.
I
This
told
don't fall
you.
y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Look, I told you to stay away from these little boys. We're not gonna keep doing this. I'm not going over this no more with you. You have to get your stuff and get out my house. Yes, you have to figure it out.
You see how you
gotta
talking to
figure
us?
it out. I'm tired. Call your mama right now. Call your mom. See, that's your problem. That's your problem right now. Your attitude. You're only 14 years old. Call your mama. Here.
Now look, I ain't gonna sit here and say that I've been the best dad on the planet. I ain't gonna get no Father of the Year reward. You know what I'm saying? I put it like this: any man that being locked up in a pen away from his kids, cut that I'm this super father and all this other stuff, I deserve rewards. Man, that's over with. You was out your kid's life for whatever reason. You was out your kid's life and they had to go through shit on their own. So you can't pop your collar talking about I'm a big time father when you was out their life. But granted, this is the reason why. This is the reason why so many young ladies end up with a hustler or a pimp. Because it's funny how, well, it ain't funny, but how when a father find out that his daughter is working for a pimp or out there selling herself, the first thing he want to do is get at the pimp, call the police on the pimp, wish death on the pimp, like it's the pimp's fault. If you're a parent and you give up on your kids and you send them to the streets, because basically that's what you're doing. She said she can't even fuck with her mama. So the man said, I don't care where you go, but you can't stay here. That's what he say. But if that same daughter end up with a pimp, oh, he gonna care. And then he gonna want to prosecute, want the pimp under the jail cell. What a lot of people don't understand is that most of the girls that pimps end up with don't come from loving homes. They ain't straight A students. And 9 times out of 10, their whole family already abandoned them. But it's crazy how, as grown-ups, we can forgive our mate. Our mate can cheat on us, steal from us, hell, fuck up our credit, burn down our house, and we'll forgive them. We'll put up with that. But when it comes to our kids, we had no patience for. Oh, you disrespect me. You disrespect me, so you gotta go. How many times, I bet you how many times his woman disrespect him and he still kept her? How many times he called her cheating or texting other men and he still kept her? But his daughter, it don't matter what she did. Understand something, fellas. If you can't go hard for your kids and you send them out to the streets, you can't get mad when the predators get them. You can't be mad when the sharks get them, because you set them up to be prey. And guess what predators do? They gonna eat. It doesn't matter. All that you took advantage of her. Ain't, man, listen. She couldn't be taken advantage of if the parents was 10 toes down and treated her. See, this is the problem. Everybody love the babies. When they babies, man, you'll go to the ends of the world for your baby. But when they get adults, start growing up, teenagers, and got a mouth on them talking back, oh, you ready to kick them out the house. Well, let's listen some more. Hold on. Let's finish this up.
Call your mama right now. You gotta get out my house. I'm done. You too grown. You're only 14 years old.
14.
You steady doing the same thing.
Where you think she gonna go?
Weed in your room.
Guess who gonna accept her?
Who weed was it?
You know my friend was over there last night.
That's your problem.
Oh, some weed. He probably smoked weed.
I told him
His girl probably smoked weed. His homies probably smoked
That's
weed.
your problem. You need to stop lying and go to school. All I asked you to do was go to school. I value everything you want. And you steady crying for what? All you gotta do is do the right thing. But pack your stuff and get out of my house. You can leave now.
He want
Now
her
this
to do
is
the right
sad
thing,
because,
but he ain't
sister,
doing
a
the
lot
right
of kids are praying or wish they have their dad in their life to teach them right from wrong, to give them a, you know, a
Y'all hear
proper
that?
upbringing. To, you know, some people want discipline and need discipline, but we all need discipline. But there's a lot of daughters, sons that wish their dad was there to, you know, teach them what life is about, to be in the house. Just to pretty much be in the house is a blessing to a lot of people. And the fact that you don't have that, I know we hit a phase when we think we got all the answers and we do what we want to do, and mom and dad just being mean, getting on my nerves. Sometimes it seems like you don't see the outcome of what they were trying to do until you get older, and pretty much until you have your own kids. So I hope that this relationship can be mended between her father and the mother, because you're going to need them. You're going to need someone to want to guide you and help you through life. You know, it's going to be bad times. You need daddy's advice. You need mommy's advice, or a father figure advice, or a mother figure advice.
And the problem is, the streets gonna end up being her father. And he ain't gonna be able to reach her once the streets get her. See, the lady that was talking, I could tell she grew up in a 2-parent home. But yeah, of course, most kids take advantage or don't really listen to their parents because they gonna listen to their friends. But understand something. If you give your kids to the streets ain't gonna get your kids back. And you can't get mad at that man or that woman that take advantage of something you threw away. See, like what they say, another person trash is another person treasure. Another person headache, it's another person's gift. Because he telling her, I give you everything. All you have to do is go to school. Guess what? When she goes to the streets, that guy she run to, gonna give her everything, and all he gonna tell her, all you gotta do is be about this money, baby. All you gotta do is get this money, and you have everything and then some. See, her father, mama used to be her superhero, but they already turned their back on her. She gonna find a new superhero. You hear me? He gonna run her through there. She gonna learn a whole lot real quick. But like I say, man, we gotta do better. You gotta go hard for your kids, wrong or right. You know what I'm saying? Even when they get on your nerves, because when you throw them to the streets ain't throwing them back. By the time you get them back, they ain't worth jack. You hear me? You can't now. You can't really get to them, get to their head. Cause see, a guy gonna get in and groom her, and the things that she wouldn't do for her parents, she gonna do for that guy. Cause guess what? She ain't got no other options. If she knows she can't go back home, she get with an older man. He ain't even got to be no pimp. Just an older man that want to take advantage of her. She gonna do whatever that man say because she know I have nowhere else to go. My mama don't want me. My daddy don't want me. They already told the other families not to take me in. I'm a headache and a problem to them, so I can't go to them. So guess what? She gonna learn that I'm gonna have to submit to whatever I gotta submit to so I can eat and have a place to stay. But like I said, don't cry when your kids end up in a situation. It's because of you. Don't get mad at a guy that's taking advantage of them. You allowed that. That's what a lot of people gotta understand. A lot of these parents ain't really parents. They want to cut their kids off when they get fed up. And I don't know what, this is harsh, but I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because when you're in a relationship, you know what I'm saying, you love your partner or whatever it is, and they making you feel good. And since your kids, the only way it seems like your kids make you feel good is when they doing the shit you want them to do. But I always have a saying, We always want our kids to reach for the stars, but we ain't got our hands up reaching for the stars. How can you want your kids to follow you and be great when they see every day you ain't being great? You just being average or below average. You know, it's crazy how, you know, I used to say, you know, it's crazy how people can not put 100% in they damn self, but they expect their kids to do the same thing. Kids ain't looking up to something they don't want to be. They see you every day and they see you ain't happy. You cuss your mom, they mama out, they mama cuss you out, they mama blaming all her problems on you, you blaming all the problems on her. You hate the car you drive, you hate the job you have, you hate being broke. So of course, why would they listen to you? You ain't even taking your own advice. You ain't doing nothing different to try to make your life different. You ain't taking no risks and no chances. You just a yes man. You just clocking in on the clock you don't even like, making millions for other people, but you ain't making generational wealth. So at the end of the day, man, because I had to check, you know, I had to give myself a checking too. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't been the best father. I'll be the first one to say it. You know what I'm saying? I made a lot of mistakes, done a lot of things. I chased that fast money. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? I took penitentiary chances. And, you know, let's be real. Because, you know, this is a real podcast. I keep it 100. You know, because I hate when people always say, man, I hustle for my family. I done it for my kids. And I'm out there trying to put money, bread, food on the table for my kids. Man, that's bullshit. Let's keep it 100. We doing it for us. We doing it because really we want to be the man or the woman. We want people to respect us. We trying to impress people. So we want that fast money to go get the things that make people want to be around us. Ain't doing shit for the family, man. Because I ain't seen too many motherfuckers out here hustling. Turn around and move their goddamn family out the hood. Or putting their kids through private school. None of that still happening. Your baby mama's still on Section 8. Your mama's still on Section 8. The whole time you hustling. So either you ain't hustling good or you don't really give a fuck about your family. You just doing it for yourself because you got the new J's, the diamonds, the cars sitting on wheel on 20 inches, 24 inches, 30 inches, candy paint, TVs all through the cars and vehicles. Come on, man, how you doing it for your family when everything you got is for you? So let's keep it 100, man. I'm just saying we got to step up, especially at y'all fathers out there. Y'all need to step up. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to love your kids after somebody else is taking advantage of them. Now you want to step up to the plate, man. It's too late. You threw him away a long time ago. Don't try to be daddy now. See, this is the time he need to be daddy. This is the time he need to step up. You know what I'm saying? And put his pride to the side and try his best to get his daughter right. He got to really examine himself and what he got going on around him to make her do what she do. Because it's something, you know, kids look at what we don't do. They hear what we say, but they always look at our actions. But, you know, I just want to speak on that, man. Because, like I said, I seen that I think it was last month. And I wanted to touch bases because the first thing that came in my mind when I seen him talking to his daughter like that and how he was kicking her out, I said, yeah, the streets finna get her. She gonna have to run to the streets. That's where she gonna get her love at. It's gonna be fake love, but the streets gonna go ahead and open their arms and grab her. And he gonna be the one on the news crying about his daughter and how he wanted to kill the person that took advantage of her when he threw her away. Man, people just need to wake up. But that's all I'm going to talk about today, man. I ain't going to talk about much. But like I said, you know, I am in the search for a new co-host. You know what I'm saying? Please, you know what I'm saying? One without no man and no extra drama, you know what I'm saying? All the haters, you know what I'm saying? I don't want your woman, man. I understand it's the business, man. Let's just make it happen. You hear me? I ain't never heard from no broad. You hear me? They come a dime a dozen. Believe that. You feel me? But anyway, until next time, tune in, because I'm going to still be doing it with or without a co-host. I'm going to still be popping my shit and talking my shit. So subscribe to the channel, man. If you ain't already subscribed, man, hit the like, man. Comments on some of the reels I put up, man, so I can come back and talk about the same thing. Go, feel free to send comments or whatever, you know. Let's get this thing popping, man. Oklahoma 405, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to do it worldwide, you hear me? Everybody that know me, they know I'm a hustler, man. Hunt, you know what I'm saying? Hustle until no tomorrow, baby. I don't know what quit is, you feel me? All right, till then, be safe, man.